Steven's blood type is AB. That's very rare and the same as mine.
Don't look at that.
Why not, Vic?
Because it's dumb. It has every burp, every diaper change. All those things are in there, and it is only interesting to a nervous mother. Oh.
Or a new father.
What?
His blood type is the same as mine, Vicky.
Good. Well, any time then that he would need a blood transfusion, we would know to go to...
Come on, Vic, it's a very rare blood type.
I know.
You know, when I asked you a question the first time, you gave me a lot of double talk.
Oh, Jake...
Vicky, listen to me. I was willing to overlook it. You were pregnant and you were under a lot of pressure, but now that I see this, I don't know.
Well, you have no right to go looking in this because
I want
this is
you to tell me the truth. Is Steven my son?
Okay. Just take it easy. Calm down. Nothing's gonna happen to you. Hey,
Cass, no,
Stacy, stay out of this.
You stay out of it. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I had no idea.
That's right, she didn't, but I'm handling things
Cass,
now.
you're ruining things. You're gonna end up with nothing.
I just want to ask you a couple of questions, okay? So stop rearranging the furniture, why don't you? Answer me some questions, and then I'll leave you alone, and everybody will be very, very happy, okay, Derek? That's your name, isn't it, Derek?
You told him.
Cass, I promised him confidentiality.
You tell him everything I said?
I didn't.
I don't want to know everything you said. I just want the gun. I want to know where it is. The one you took from Felicia.
It's right here.
Yes, Commissioner, I understand you have your procedures, but I know my daughter, and her husband as well, feels very strongly there is something wrong here.
Yeah, I know it, Mac.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Frank. Well, I'd appreciate that very much. Goodbye. He's going to send an officer out. He'll take statements from each one of us, and then they'll look into it officially.
I don't know what to tell him. She just dropped out of sight. All I got was a 30-second phone call.
Well, at least you had that, Sam.
Look, I'm gonna call Julianne, see if she knows something. Oh, it's all my fault. I should have pinned her down. I should have made her talk to me.
Sam, you treated Amanda exactly the way she asked you to treat her.
I know she was trying to tell me something. I just know it. If something happens to her, I'll never forgive myself.
I can't believe you found me.
Don't you worry, I'm gonna get you out of here, okay? That looks like to me that these bars are put on this window after this house is built, and I think that I can pry them off, Amanda.
Dustin put them there. You were so right about him. I was so stupid to ever trust him.
This is gonna make way too much noise.
All right, wait a minute.
Will you read to me, Julia? You know how I love it when you read to me.
Of all the strange things that Alice saw journeying through the looking glass,
Amanda, that's
this
true.
was the one that she always remembered most.
You wouldn't believe what this guy expects me to do.
Years afterwards.
Come on, hurry up. I never know when he's going to show up here.
As if it had been only yesterday.
Thank you, Julianne. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. Julianne's she's gonna call around, see if Amanda checked in with anybody.
Look, Sam, I'm not trying to minimize this.
I know that.
But it could be exactly as Amanda said.
Mac, I'm sorry. I don't care what she was working on. She wouldn't be gone this long, and she sure would have called to see how Allie was.
Yes, that part bothers me, too.
I should have made her stay at that christening. I should have told her it was just a story.
Sam, is that the kind of marriage you want, where you lay down the law, she mutely obeys?
Doesn't sound half bad right now. where is that cop?
Besides, you cannot take all this on yourself. Iris gave her the assignment. Rachel and I have always encouraged her.
Yeah, but we made this dumb agreement. We were both going to go after our careers separately with no interference from the other. That's really stupid, you know? We've got a daughter to think of.
You can...
Hi.
Rachel, your plane's not due yet,
No,
darling.
I caught an
I'm so
early
glad you're
flight.
home.
Oh, I miss you so much. Hi, Sam. Well, the baby is here. Is Amanda here too? What is it? Mac, what's wrong? Something's wrong.
The setting sun moving through his hair and shining on his
What are you
arm
doing?
in a blaze of light.
It's just shutting the curtains. Isn't that acceptable?
The horse,
Of course.
quietly moving about with the reins hanging loose on his neck.
Well, no, I can't practice if you do that.
You actually were practicing?
Yes. I figured that the only way I'm going to ever get out of here is if I do what you say.
Smart girl.
There are going to be some conditions, though.
You're not exactly in a position to make conditions.
Oh, I think I am.
Do you?
If I don't pass as Julia, I don't get to go home, right?
Right.
But you don't get what you want either. So, I think it's the best of both our interests if I'm at least in decent shape when we try to pull this thing off.
So what are these conditions?
I don't want you running in and out of here when I'm trying to sleep. You were in and out of this room all last night. I hardly closed my eyes.
Well, maybe you should just learn to trust me more.
Oh, get real, Dustin. I mean it. I'm gonna fall apart if I don't have any privacy.
Well, if we're so worried about your physical condition, maybe we better just shut the window.
No. Look, do we have a deal? I get some time to myself, and you get a convincing Julia.
You're more like Julia than I thought. I used to call her my little terrorist because she was so skillful at making demands. And so beautiful.
Get away.
Put the gun down. Please, put it away. One accident is enough. Thank you.
You're a fairly edgy person, aren't you there, Derek? It's going to be awfully difficult building a defense based on somebody like you.
It's all in the statement that he was going to sign.
I don't want to cause you any trouble. I really mean that. I just want the gun. You took that from Felicia after she fainted, didn't you? I want to hear everything that you saw the night that Jason Frame was murdered.
Cass, I told you it's all in here.
I don't want to read about it. I want to hear it from him. And while you're at it, I want to know why you followed Felicia. Why you terrorized her like that. Why you played that music to her over the telephone that you knew would drive her crazy.
You don't want to hear my side. You've already made up your mind about me.
Oh, you're damn right about that. Felicia wouldn't be in this mess if you hadn't tried to turn her into some kind of a mental case before her party.
You lied to me!
I didn't know he was gonna follow me. I didn't think he would do something so low. You set me up, Cass.
And it's a good thing I did. Otherwise, there's no telling what this guy would have done.
Hey, get him! Get him here! Get him!
Cass, leave him alone!
No! No!
Don't! You're gonna hurt him!
Get out of here!
You're gonna hurt him!
No!
Stop it! Please leave him alone! Stephen is not your son.
Vicky, he's got the same blood type as mine.
Mine too.
Yours.
Yes, I have the same AB blood as you do.
Oh, come on, Vicky. I know you well enough to know when you're doing a tap
A
dance.
tap dance? We are talking about my son, Jake. How dare you question who the father
I'll tell you how I dare, Vicky. In case you forgot, right before you got pregnant, we spent one long, lovely night in the sack.
It was not long and lovely. It was sad and stupid. I let you open that second bottle of wine, knowing that I could not spend another night alone.
I remember I was there.
But that has nothing to do with Stephen.
How do you know that, Vic?
Because I was pregnant before. I just didn't know yet.
But you know now.
Yes.
How?
I told you, Jake, I had tests.
And I told you, Vicky, that tests sometimes can be wrong.
No, they can't, because those people in the hospital have college degrees.
Oh,
they are
come on,
graduates.
give me a break.
No,
That's
you
the
give me a
stupidest thing
break.
I've ever heard.
You give me a break and get off my case. Okay, all right, honey, okay.
Well, what do you know? It's Donna. What's Vicky got you hooked up to a beeper now?
Who are you threatening now, Jake?
And since that phone call, we haven't heard a thing.
But she did tell Sam that it would be a while and that she had to work undercover.
Yes, but not this long. She would never go this long without calling to find out how Allie is. Something's wrong. What if she's hurt?
No, Rachel, look, we've called the hospitals. We also called the cops. They're gonna come over and start looking into it.
Start where? Does anybody have any idea of where she is? Did she say anything to you on the phone?
There was one thing. One thing about the phone call.
What?
Well, when I answered the phone, she called me Sammy. She knows I hate that. She'd never call me that. Unless she was trying to clue me in that something was wrong.
Or unless she couldn't talk? Oh, my gosh.
Look, Rachel, look, I might be totally overreacting to this.
Yeah, or you might not. We've got to find her, Mac.
Come on, Hilda. Now, I'd like you to put the sandwiches down there, please. Thank you.
What's all this?
Hello, Rachel. Well, it's sustenance for the long vigil.
What are you talking about, long vigil?
Well, I just want to try and help you locate Amanda.
Help us find her? You're the reason she's missing, Iris.
There's something different about you all of a sudden.
No, there isn't.
Yes. There's a sureness, a calmness that wasn't there before. It's very attractive. But unfortunately, this is business.
And we're not going to get anything done if I don't get some rest.
Soothing, isn't it? I'll see you in the morning.
Great.
First thing.
Amanda, that guy is sick. I had no idea.
Why didn't you tell me that I looked like his wife?
Because it never occurred to me. You two are totally different.
How are you coming with these?
I got a pride off right here. What I need you to do is push. Push, Amanda. Come on, push. Come on.
I am. Wait.
Man, I got it.
God,
I
it's
got
10
it. I got it. What does that mean?
That means we've got to hurry up. Andrews makes his final rounds here at 10 o'clock.
Who is Andrews?
It's Dustin's man Friday. Just come on, hurry up.
Amanda, there you go. It's a crack right there. Come on, Amanda. Come on, Amanda. You gotta squeeze out. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's a girl. That's a girl. You got it. There you go. Come on.
I'm caught.
No, you're not. Come on, Amanda.
Everything.
Leave him alone! No. I said leave him alone!
No!
Please!
All right. Right now.
Let's see.
I just want to help you.
I don't need your kind of help. Hey, she's the best friend you've ever had. And don't do your victim of society routine for me, please. You're the one who went after Felicia. You're the one who took the gun. You're in this mess because of you, so don't lay it off on her.
You want the gun?
Yeah, I want the gun. Here.
Derek! Derek! Come back!
Hey!
Come back! Please believe me, I didn't know!
I can handle you all by myself, Jake.
Well, then why don't you go on? Why don't you give it your best shot, Donna? Tell me, what was I threatening, huh?
I got Stephen back to sleep. You can go now, Jake.
Not until I figure out what you're up to.
We're not up to anything.
Then why are you two guys always together, whispering, huh?
We're not.
Oh, come on, Vicky. At the shower and then the wedding and then even when Stephen was in the hospital, you guys are always together, always whispering. What's up?
Jake, do you know what the word paranoid means?
What are you worrying about, Granny? Vicky tell you something you didn't want to hear, like who Daddy is?
I'll tell you what I'm worried about. I have just learned to tolerate that you married one of my daughters. Do I have to tolerate the fact that every time I come to visit my other one, you're in her home?
I guess so.
I don't know how to make this any plainer. I want you to leave Victoria and Jamie and Stephen alone. And if you have any foolish notions in your head, I suggest you get rid of them.
What do you think, Vic? Think I got some foolish notions in my head, huh?
Yes.
Well, then I guess there'll be no harm in checking around, will there?
If you cause any more trouble, so help me,
Mother,
I will make
Mother,
sure that
you're
you
just
Onto something,
making
right?
things worse.
Otherwise, Big Donna wouldn't be in such a lather. Isn't that right, Donna?
Because I'm sick and tired of being blamed for everything that goes wrong in this family.
Are you denying that you pushed her to do that story?
No harder than I'd push any other person
You
who
have
works for Bravo.
resented her since the day she was born.
Oh, Daddy, do I have to listen to this?
Rachel, this is no time for you two to get into your...
Hey, people, please. I'm trying to talk to Julianne here. Could you please keep it down?
Has she heard anything?
No, but I'm trying to get a list of sources on that video match story from her.
Video match story. She was so eager to please you that she is now in danger.
Daddy, I will not listen to this. I think the best thing I can do is leave.
Iris, can't you understand? We're under a lot of tension. We're worried.
Yes, I know, darling, and I just don't want to increase the burden for you.
All right, dear.
Iris, wait a second.
What is it, Sam?
This is a list of sources. Could you look at it and see if you know if Amanda's worked with any of these people?
Sure. I'll be happy to do anything I can to help Amanda.
Rachel, I know what you...
Mac.
All right.
She brought tea sandwiches. Tea sandwiches. Our daughter is in danger and she brings tea
I
sandwiches.
know it is inept, but can't you see she wants to
I don't want to see. I'm sick of trying to understand her, Mac. I know she's your daughter and you love her, but I don't. As far as I'm concerned, she is a threat to everything I do love.
Sam, I'm sorry. None of these are familiar to me. Look, why don't I make some calls? That might help. I have no desire to stay in this room any longer.
Good.
Iris.
Okay.
Come on, Amanda. That's a good girl. You got it. Come on, Amanda. Oh, you got it. That's a squeeze. Come on. Come on. Come on.
What is that, some kind of security device?
Cut! Print! I think we've got a hit on our hands here. The Life and Loves of Julia. A real blockbuster, eh, Evan? Showtime. Now, if you just move inside and join me, I'll have a little preview.
You're welcome.
Say something.
What do you want me to say, Kaz?
Just something. We were so quiet in the car.
Well, I figure that you have all the answers. I'll let you do the talking, huh?
Come on, Stacy.
Cass, he was my lead, and I was handling him my way.
No, you were handling him his way.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
This isn't a corporate litigation. You don't know these street guys.
Oh, but you do, obviously, because you handled the whole thing so brilliantly just
Stacy,
now.
he would have strung you along forever. He just wants to know what we know about him.
We wouldn't have found the gun without Derek.
For all the good it does us now.
It all would have worked out, Cass, if you had just stayed out. He would have signed the statement.
He wouldn't have signed anything.
Oh, you're so sure of yourself.
All I'm sure of is what he's done. Does a nice guy do something like this? Send things like this to Felicia? A good person like Felicia? You know what this probably means? It probably means that he was going to grab her. He was going to kidnap her.
No,
Stacy,
Cass.
he tormented her with that music. He made her go to that church. He made her remember all of that stuff about her stepfather over and over and over
Cass,
again.
he'll explain everything to me. If I ever see him again.
You won't.
What?
I'm running this investigation. And from here on in, I'm handling Derek.
You gotta be kidding me. You're pulling rank on me?
I have to. Something about this guy has gotten to you, Stacy.
Cass, that's a lie!
You're more interested in protecting him than in defending Felicia.
How can you say that? I was the one who found him. I'm the one who went into those back alleys and got him to trust me. Look at yourself, Cass. It was me who was gonna deliver that testimony for Felicia.
But no, you gotta come in and play Macho Man.
I treated him no differently than I treat anybody who's done what he's done.
Without any regard to due process or any kind of procedure?
Stacy, you don't go by the book with a guy like that.
I did, and it worked. I told him that he could believe in the law, that he could trust it, and that it was fair, and that maybe it would help him. But then you come in and you blow all my work straight to hell.
No. You know what you did? You pampered him, and that'll never work. You gotta show him who's in control.
Oh, sure, and you showed him, didn't you? Last time we saw him, he was out of here so fast.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going to find your key witness for you, Counselor. And whether you know it or not, Cass, you need me.
Over there. And do as he says. Andrews is wonderful with that gun. He impressed everybody at military school with his marksmanship.
Military school, that figures.
Poor Andrews. Couldn't get a job in the cold, hard, cruel world as a marksman. Then he came to me. It's amazing how handy he's become. Almost invaluable.
Dustin, I don't know what you're up to, but can't you just let her go?
Let Amanda go? I don't think so. She's the linchpin in my entire plan. She's what makes it work. Amanda stays.
She's not exactly low profile, Dustin. Her old man is one of the wealthiest men in the country. And he's not stupid either. Well, how long do you think it's going to be before he wises up and he realizes that his daughter isn't staying away on her own free will?
I've thought of that.
He's going to have detectives combing this area. All he has to do is make one phone call to one of his really influential friends. And they're going to send in the Marines.
That won't do it all. Andrews has a bit of a grudge against the military.
Dustin, just let her go.
I won't have to. After Mr. Corey receives a call from his daughter assuring him that everything's all right?
No, I won't do it.
I think you might have to.
Evan?
Come on. Just trust me. It's okay.
Good work, Evan. And it better be convincing. Andrews has perfectionism drilled into him at military school. He doesn't stand for slip-ups.
Well, he didn't sound very hopeful.
He's a police officer, darling. I don't think they train him to be optimists, but he is looking into it.
I'm sorry that I screamed at you about Iris.
I know how infuriating she is, Rachel.
I know, but she is your daughter, and you do love her, and you've been very worried about her. And now we get to worry about Amanda. If anything happens to her...
It won't, darling. We just have to believe. That's all. We have to believe.
I'm sorry it took so long. Hilda called me downstairs. Ellie was crying.
She all right?
She misses her mom.
She probably senses that something's wrong.
Mackenzie Corey. Amanda! I can't believe it, Amanda. We've been so worried.
I know, that's why I called. I thought that you'd be getting upset, but I'm fine.
Amanda! Darling, are you all right?
I just told Daddy I'm fine.
Could I have the phone, please?
Honey, Sam is here.
Amanda?
Sam? How's the baby doing?
She misses you, yeah, but other than that...
Look, tell her I'll come home as soon as I can. As soon as I can.
Amanda, listen, I want you to tell me the truth. Are you in trouble?
No, why would you think that?
Well, the last time you called, it was such a short phone call, and you called me Sammy. Listen, is somebody forcing you to make these calls?
No. Look, I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I know you're probably furious. I mean, just running off like this, huh?
Well, I haven't really had time to be furious. I've been too scared.
Ask where she is.
And when she's coming home.
Listen, your parents are worried, too. They want to know where you are and when you're coming home, and so do I.
Look, Sam, I'm onto something really big. I just can't risk everything, you know, telling anybody where I am.
Amanda.
I'm doing everything that I can to get home to you and Allie.
Well, when are you going to call again?
I don't know. I don't get to use the phone that often.
Amanda, what the hell is this?
If Allie cries for me, just do what I always do, okay? Read her the mouse book. Did you hear me?
Look, Amanda, I love you and I miss you so much. When are you gonna come home?
I love you too.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right.
All right, Dustin, I've had enough of your stories about movies and marksmen. Now I want to know what the deal is.
Deal? Deals are your forte.
That's true. And I know a good one from a load of horse manure. Now I want to know what's going on, Dustin.
After... Jake's bluffing. He has to be.
He said he was going to start checking around.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter, Mom. What if he comes up with something now?
Well, what if there's nothing to find out? You said you didn't know whether the baby was Jamie's or Jake's.
What if it is Jake's? What if somebody tells him that?
What got him started tonight?
Marley told Jake that she may never be able to have kids.
Oh.
And then he found my baby book.
Your baby book?
The one I keep about Stephen.
What did he see in the baby book?
The blood type. Stephen's blood type is the same as Jake's.
You recorded the blood type in the baby book and left it out where Jake could read it?
I didn't think he was gonna read it.
Victoria, I'm going to start handling this from now on.
Oh, you are?
Well, you haven't exactly been shrewd with Jake.
What am I supposed to do? Tell him he didn't sleep with me?
You're supposed to tell him that the baby is Jamie's. You're supposed to tell him that if he continues with this idiocy, he's going to lose Marley.
I don't know that.
You think Marley will stay with him if she finds out what he's done?
She might. If she thinks she and Jake can get Stephen, she will stay with him.
What?
She's so attached to him already, Mom. Jake knows that. What if this whole thing blows up? Jamie's going to leave me. Jake and Marley are going to get the baby. I need to know this.
Stop it! You can't think this way. Now, you have to believe that this baby is Jamie's. You have to believe it so much that everybody else will too. All right? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm the only person that knows, right? No one else knows.
Jason had a pretty good idea.
Jason is not in a place where he can harm anyone. You have to be careful of Cass.
Oh, I wish Cass would just leave me alone.
Has he ever asked you about Stephen?
No.
Do you think he suspects anything?
All he suspects is that Jake and I are having an affair and Jason knew it.
Good. Then you and I are the only ones that know about Stephen.
Unless Jake finds something out.
He's not going to. There's no way he can.
There is a way, Mom. He can have a paternity test.
Lawsuit off, Vicky. Does that help?
What?
I'll tell Jamie what you and Jake McKinnon are doing behind his back.
No, you can't.
Oh, yeah, cutie pie? You just watch me do it.
We just got married. He wouldn't leave me. Please.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel bad for you.
No! No!
Hey.
Jake and Vicky are definitely upset about something. But an affair? That's so stupid. And Vicky is anything but stupid. She wanted Jamie in that marriage more than she wanted anything in the world. And now there's the baby.
You know what I got in my pocket? Huh? You got any idea? I got Lisa Grady's phone number.
Who cares?
Well, I think you would care if I call her and I tell her just to what extremes you went to get Jamie away from her.
It doesn't matter, Jason. It's all in the past.
Yeah? If I call her and I say, hey, you know, she took one look at Jamie and then she threw her diaphragm into the garbage so she could use a baby to get him away from her, huh?
She already thinks the worst of me. This wouldn't change anything.
Maybe. But maybe not. Maybe if I give her a pep talk and I tell her what she did wrong and how she can get another crack at him by using fire against fire, huh?
You would help.
It would do anything to get at you.
That doesn't work either. Something's missing. Or someone.
I need more money.
You can't have any more company money. Daddy, that's suspicious.
You got your own bread.
My name associated with yours.
You're not going to be so high and mighty, not when I start telling everybody.
Tell what? And to whom? All these questions and still no answers. What would Iris fear?
I think I'll start with Mac. I'll tell him about you and me.
You and me?
You know how he hates my guts. He loves you. How is he going to react if I tell him that you and I have been shacking up?
Wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, if I tell him some specific details about that pretty little mole you have on your left thigh.
You disgust me!
You gave me the spa contract so we could have more time together, those long, hot, sultry lunch breaks, huh? Huh?
No, I don't think that's it. But Jason had something on her. Something big, something real bad. And she is worried.
Hello?
Hi.
Aren't you Jake, the Hudson son-in-law?
Don't remind me of that.
I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong?
Listen, I came here to get quietly hammered and think. Okay?
Oh, so Donna's giving you problems too, huh?
Why would Donna be giving me problems?
Maybe because she enjoys it. Listen, she's doing the same thing to me.
She is.
Yeah. But I intend to fight it.
That doesn't sound like it's gonna be easy.
Oh, I don't know. You just have to know where she's vulnerable.
I don't think that Donna knows the meaning of the word.
I'm not too sure about that.
So you want to get Donna?
Well, I just don't want it to bother me anymore. I'm just gonna stop it.
Good luck.
Well, did you know, for instance, that she's very proud of her position at the hospital? Did you know her family used to own it? Did you know that she also still thinks she's in charge? But I have a very important position on the board at the hospital, and I thought that perhaps...
You're on the hospital board?
Yes.
And you need a way to get Donna.
Well, it's not that I want to get her, but I just want to stop her.
Enough to get a hold of some hospital records, doctor's results, things like that.
Yeah, perhaps.
You know, I may be able to help you out. We may be able to help each other out.
What can I get for you?
Nothing, thank you very much. what I need. Call me. Maybe I can help you.
Yeah.
Derek?
Next.
Thank you. Sure.
You were having an affair with her. You slept with her. It's only been about 7 months, hasn't it? How do you know?
The baby! Ah!
The baby what?
The baby's coming! Oh my God, Jake! The baby's coming! This isn't right! It's not supposed to be like this!
My son. I guess I'm the only one that can say that for sure. I love you so much, it scares me. I hold your little body next to mine, and I know why I'm here in this earth. And it's just to take care of you. To do what's right for you. That's a new concept for me. But I want you to be able to count on that. I have to make the right decision. I have to do what's right. You know, Donna thinks that we can keep things the way they are. But I'm not so sure. One thing I do know, Stephen, is that I will do what's right. Not for me, but for you. I love you, my son.
You and Allie, we'd love to have you spend the night here.
Thanks, Mac, but Allie likes to sleep in her own bed.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep things as normal as I can for her.
I understand, son.
The mouse book. I didn't know I liked it so much.
Sam, we wanted her to call us, and she called us.
No, I'm glad I was here for that.
I am, too.
Matt, keep in touch.
You know I will.
Thanks. I'm gonna go take my daughter home.
Hi.
Hi, darling.
Did Sam leave?
He went to get Alexandra. I thought you were going to sleep.
I tried.
I know. I was looking for something to read myself.
Do you feel better?
That we heard from Amanda, yes, I do.
I Yes, I do too.
Better, but not good. I just keep trying to think how strong she is, how resourceful she is.
I know, Mac, but what if...
You have to think that way. Just think like that.
I know, but I want her to be home.
We have a wonderful daughter, and she's never let us down yet.
Among Julia's many wonderful qualities is the fact that she comes from an extremely wealthy family. Now, next week is her 25th birthday. At that time, she comes into her trust fund. She's been getting the interest all along, but now she'll be worth millions.
Lucky Julia.
No, stupid Julia. She took off for parts unknown with her new lover. The one communication she's given to her lawyer said that she did not want to be traced and she didn't give a damn about the money.
But you do.
Well, it's a lot of money. And if she had not gone off with this new lounge lizard, I'd be sharing it with her.
So what you want is all the money for yourself.
Which is where Amanda comes in. Mr. Hollingsworth, who's Julia's father, is coming to town next week.
So we're gonna pass Amanda off as Julia to her own father?
Well, lucky for us, Mr. Hollingsworth has not seen his daughter since she was 3. It was a terrible divorce, a vicious custody fight.
Well, what about her mother?
She's dead.
Well, that's convenient for you.
And thanks to me, Julia's been sending him letters and pictures, trying to heal the rift with the old boy.
You're all heart, Dustin.
Mr. Hollingsworth just wants to see his daughter one more time, and then he'll hand over the money.
It's too bad.
Not really. He's in his 80s. He's almost blind. So all Amanda has to do is do a reasonable imitation of Julia, sign a few papers, and then we're home free.
You say free?
Amanda, I brought these letters of Julia's down. I want you to perfect that signature.
Anything else?
Not now. Andrews, I think it's time to bid our guests good night. Why don't you tuck them in?
Both of them?
Yes, 7 here's a bit of a problem, but I'll take care of that later. Amanda? I hope you can get some rest.
You're not really going to do this, are you? Come on.
John Stamos, Marsha Cross, Nicolette Sheridan, Kelly Ripa, and Josh Duhamel in 5 special Soap-noted episodes. They started on Soap's Marathon. Take note, Saturday starting at 7 a.m. and again at 7 p.m. only on SoapNet.